The principle of inclusivity is one that is planned by the national policy of Nigeria regarding special education. But parents have expressed concerns that some schools in Lagos State, some schools in Ogun State, some schools, in different states of the federation do not practice inclusion. And so when they take their children to some of the regular schools, the kids are rejected by the schools. For example, a child that has cerebral palsy, yes, and has mobility issues may not work well in a regular setting. Why? Because if the school has staircases, that is a dangerous place for the child. The child is not good. Who is going to be wheeling the chair, for the child? Day in, day out, it may not work. So that's just one instance for inclusion that may not work in a regular setting. And also a parent reached out to me saying that our child has autism and then exhibits traits of ADHD, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. So in a class of 15 pupils, he is the only one that disrupts, everywhere, and the teacher is not able to manage him alongside other 14 kids. And so the mom felt dejected that, oh, why would my child be ignored? Why would she be rejected? And I had to explain to her that some of these policies are just on paper, but they are not practicable within the educational setting that we currently practice in Nigeria. And so I reach out to people like that and I tell them, please put your child in a special center, especially when your child has learning disabilities and behavioral disorder. Okay, so the child will be helped within a structured setting. So where the carers, the therapists, the psychologists are working in a special school or a special center, the child will be attended to in such a setting. So please do not feel dejected or depressed when schools, do not accept any child that has a form of behavioral disorder. And that's because they do not have facilities, they do not have the expertise to accommodate that child in their setting. Very soon we'll be starting off a training for teachers in mainstream schools. That training will help them manage these children within the regular school setting. However, I always advise that if you are a school owner who wants to practice inclusion, please employ the services of a special educator or a therapist who will be on standby, so that anytime the child needs to be isolated into the resource room, then that therapist or special educator will give him or her the individualized education plan while the child is still involved in the regular school curriculum and school setting. I hope you find this message as a message of hope for children with disabilities, that there is ability in their disability and all hope is not lost.